Once upon a time, there was a guy named Frank. Born poor at a potato farm in upstate New York. As a kid, he gets a job working in the store. And back in these days, you'd walk into any store and they would charge you for an item based on what you look like. But Frank had a rather radical idea. He thought, why don't we put price tags on everything? And why don't we sell really affordable items and treat everybody the same? And that was a very popular idea. And before long, Woolworth 5 and dimes were all the rage across America. And at a certain point, Frank was doing really well, and he thought, you know, I need to build a corporate headquarters, something that's really going to make a statement. So he built this, the Woolworth Tower. Look at that, magnificent, the Cathedral of Commerce. It was the world's tallest building for 17 years. And he built it that high for a very specific reason. You see, at a certain point, Frank had tried to get a loan from the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company, and they turned him down because he was just some schmo who sold harmonicas and soap. So Frank said, you know what? I'll prove my worth. I will build my building taller than your building, and I'll pay cash. And that's what he did. Adjusted for inflation, F.W. Woolworth built this building with $300 million in cash. There's never been a mortgage on this structure. Fast forward to today, and we're about to get another new impressive neighbor down here in Lower Manhattan. Tough to see with the sunshine, but right there, that building right behind my head, that's the new Frank Gehry designed tower on Beekman Street that is going to be stunning when it's completed, but right now is reportedly close to $700 million in debt. Oh, and then there's this big pit next to the Woolworth Tower, right next door, and that is supposed to be an 80-plus story Four Seasons hotel, but they're reportedly having trouble getting financing. So what's the point of all of this? Well, I've talked to more than a couple economists who believe that we are facing a commercial real estate bubble that is just as dangerous as the subprime mortgage bubble that sank this country into recession. So if you start reading more stories on this topic, think about old Frank Woolworth. Think about the fact that many American symbols were built by guys simply out to prove that theirs was bigger. But at least they had the cash to back it up. These days, it's all about the size of your loan.